Hello, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and the Imperial Commissary. It is Taco Tuesday. Welcome, welcome. Hop into the room, say hey. Let me get my camera lined up so it says A. There you go. And, yeah, give me a holler when you get into the room. Let me know you're here. Let me know you can see me, and then I can see you. And then we'll get going here in a couple seconds. We are set up and we are streaming on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously, which is cool. It's all over the internet. It's crazy. Also, Andrew is going to tag everybody that requested a tag here in a second. No comments yet. Let me hit refresh. Say hey when you get into the room so I know you're here, you can see me, and that my audio levels are right, stuff like that, and then we'll get rolling. There we go. Dan Milky, hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Invite people to subscribe to my videos. How do I do that? I don't know. Just got a little pop-up. Sounds a little fuzzy, but I see you. How's, am I still fuzzy with sound? Your voice sounds like a silent. Alright, let's try to mess with it. Boom, 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 boom.
I am a robot. Do you hear me? Hello, how do I sound now? Sound good? Any better? Buongiorno. Don't know what to say. Better. Alright, there you go. Noise. Got a bunch of microphones hooked up, so who knows what's good. I'm quiet, just low now. What up, DJ? How about now? Can you hear me? Still a little fuzzy. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Welcome, Rich Merrick, DJ Dymo, Dan Belkey, Donovan L. Upchurch the 4th, Joe Collins, Daniel Ramirez Jr., Joe Collins, Dan Belkey, Kevin Lyle. That was bad writing. Yes, it's better. Way better. Sounds good now. Nice. All I've been doing is sitting around messing with OBS, but the good news is over at Andrea's, at the new IC Toys location, I have accomplished setting up. It's not completely done. That's why I'm still here. But I have accomplished setting up, count them, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, but 10 spinning wheels for when I start doing the IC Nashville sales and stuff like that. So when I start selling for IC Toys Nashville, for Andrea's stuff, a whole bunch of different things, I don't know, He-Man, G.I. Joe, whatnot, Transformers. Once I start doing those, you'll start seeing the 10 cameras, and then I'll start doing Taco Tuesday from our secret location. From our secret location, and that'll be cool. So, let me find something regular so we can start off with something regular here. Start off with a Droopy McCool with no flute. That way anybody that gets in late or is waiting on a tag won't feel bad that they missed something good. We'll just start off with regular. But it should be really, really cool, so make sure you join IC Toys just like the IC except for everything that isn't Star Wars or something like that. Let me look it up. And I shall put a link. And then join that, because that will be the main Facebook platform I'll be going live from. It's the IC group, just like I do here, except it does other toys. IC. Maybe I'll do it there. I don't know where I'll do it yet. I haven't decided. But join this group anyway. It's a super good group. But I'm not sure where I'll do it, because this is IC Toys, just like the IC, but for non-Star Wars collectibles, buy, sell, and trade. Is only for non-Star Wars collectibles. So I might do some from there, but she's got a lot of modern Star Wars as well, so I don't know. Maybe it'll be best. Maybe I'll just start a page and it'll only be live on like Thursday or Friday or whenever I do her shows. I have no idea. But we shall see. We shall see. But lots of great info out there. Lots of great stuff happening. The hotel rooms are booking up like friggin' crazy, so make sure you grab yours. They'll sell out for sure. Not even worried about it. And tickets, a bunch of tickets sold. I do want to say I appreciate it. I know some people are out there and they're like, why would you buy your ticket? It's a year away. The reason why you buy your ticket is because it helps us. Here's how it helps. What it does is it helps fill the coffers, so that way we can book better guest stars. The numbers directly relate to the money we can waste on movie stars. So thank you very much, all you who buy your tickets early. It is super duper appreciated. Thank you everybody who's bought their tickets. You're wonderful. We're gonna have some sick guest stars this year. But I just wanted to say thank you, because you don't have to. But we appreciate that you do, and it makes the show better for everybody. So thank you very much, and it takes the weight off, because I'm not all worried about it or anything, which is cool. So I appreciate everybody that grabbed their tickets already. Thank you very much. All right, we got Droopy McCool starting at $1. Who wants $1? Who wants $1? Who wants $1? Holla. Hello, all my friends. Kirk Keck, I don't believe it. There is no way it's all your friends, even though we are all your friend. But you're too nice of a guy not to know some guy that cuts coconuts in half in Cancun that ain't on the IC. All right, we got fun stuff here. We got fun stuff for A, B, C, and D, and that crazy letter E, which we all love. Good point. Locked in tickets early. Thanks, man. But yeah, everybody who buys their tickets early, all it does is it helps us be able to spend more money. Because you know how the ICCC works. I don't make profit. Nobody makes profit. Everybody volunteers. That's why we keep our autograph prices so low. And like the hotel room is only like $209 a night, but includes like a $40 breakfast and drinks at night, like a couple beers, or I don't even know if they check. It might be 2, 3, 4 beers. I don't know. But we keep it so low because it's not a thing that we're trying to profit off of. We're just trying to make the best experience. So you guys help build that experience too. Don't get me wrong, I waste a whole bunch of money, and it's good to do that too. But whatever you guys, if tons of people buy tickets ahead of time, if tons of people buy vendor tables ahead of time, if tons of people buy, I don't know, pins and t-shirts and hats and whatever else we got for sale on the website. I don't know if we have hats. I think hats are only at the store, not my department. Anyway, all those little things help us improve the show, so we can waste X amount of dollars. Because see, the thing is, when you get into guest stars, sometimes they're like, "Oh, I'll do it for free," and even when they say I'll do it for free, that means I'm buying a $2,000 worth of plane tickets and $2,000 worth of hotel rooms. But every $4,000 that comes in from your tickets, or $5,000, is another guest star we can get on top of the ones we already get. All right, it's just the way the light was hitting my chin. I thought it was going gray. That would make me ultra wise like Master Oogway. Posters and pins. There you go, Andrea. But yeah, all that stuff, even Taco Tuesdays. Thank you so much for supporting Taco Tuesday. I just throw this money into the convention. So you're super awesome. Thanks for bidding $3 on Droopy McCool, Brian Jones. That's $3 more for ICCC right there. But yeah, no, that's how it works. So I do appreciate everybody that has bought their tickets. You're all wonderful. And it's going to be a heck of a show. It's going to be a heck of a show. Greetings from Dallas, Texas. I saw Adam Chitwood playing with robots from the future. I want a robot from the future. Chitwood must have a really cool job. He sort of tells you what it is, but not really, so it's probably even cooler. Alright, let me find some figures here. Alright, we're going to bring out the IC auction droid. Thank you very much, Derek Cernak, helping keep them all straight. Put that on letter A. Letter B is going to be a super awesome cup, because why not? It's in great condition.
Disneyland has honored veterans.
Vintage. R2-D2, an informational retrieval computer repair robot, carries Princess Leia's plea for help for Ben Kenobi and C-3PO, a human robot relations automation. Delivers the secret information concerning the Death Star to the Rebel forces. Coca-Cola Company, 1979. There you go.
Is where heroes work.
And then we got a Stormtrooper. He's got a blue-black blaster there. Not the most perfect color, but pretty darn good. Let me... What the heck is my white piece of paper so I can put him against the white background there. Then you can see his real color. But he's nice. He's just not perfect. I don't want you to think he's perfect. Can you see it? Well, I just kind of pick on stuff because I want everybody to be happy with what they get. I can't remember who it was, but he's the guy who bought the TIE Fighter last week, and he's like, "Oh my God, dude, it is like the nicest TIE Fighter I ever saw." I was like, "I told you." But yeah, he's got good paint. A little bit of dulling on the limbs, you can kind of see there, but I mean, not bad at all. That's going to be letter C is a Stormy. He is a, I can't read that. Need my loop. Corey Feldman is in, oh, Dallas, Texas. Cool. Hong Kong, 77. All right, letter C is a Stormy, complete with blue-black blaster. And then letter D, let's make letter D a Darth Vader. He's got a broken tip to his lightsaber, but he's a beauty of a Vader. Everything else is perfect on him except the tip. Great paint, great cape, no rips, no tears, very nice. Just the tip. A, B, C, and D. And that Darth Vader is a Hong Kong Vader. All starting at $1. Let me find something keen for letter E. Crazy letter E. There it be. Crazy letter E. What could it be? What could be on letter E today? Here's a cool one. The Ultimate Taco Bell Vintage Taco Bell Bag Set. Okay? These are the 3 different size Taco Bell bags for the 1996 promotion of Taco Bell and Star Wars. There was the large Darth Vader bag. You remember, like, way back in the day where a soft taco used to cost 70 cents or something? 79 cents? But it was the Feel the Force promotion where you could win a bunch of stuff. Like a cool Jeep. Special edition Hummer. I actually looked into that. It's not as cool as you would think. $100,000. There you go. But the thing is you also get the medium bag. This is the Nachos Bel Grande bag. This is the soft taco bag. C-3PO. And then this is if you just get like one bean burrito or something regular. This is the small bag, the R2-D2 bag. So there you go, Taco Bell promotion, all 3 that they had, R2, C-3PO, and the boss, Darth Vader. Starting at $1, crazy letter E, who knows what it'll be? Will it be paper? Will it be plastic? Will it be weird and from Taco Bell? Maybe, because it's crazy letter E. See Vader there. Switch the sides. There we go. Yeah. I don't know. One Darth Vader bag, one C-3PO bag, and one R2-D2 bag. It doesn't even look like Darth Vader from that side, but it is. Where can I put this other bag? Over here. There we go. All right, starting at $1. $1 holler. All right, lots of fun stuff out there. Weird stuff, different stuff. How fun is that? Let's see where we're at here on everything, and you can get your bids going. We got Massey Michael in the lead on Mr. Droopy McCool for $6. We got that Coca-Cola R2D2 and C3PO cup for $3. Mr. Jason McKee in the lead on that cup. Adrian Coate is in the lead on the Stormtrooper complete with a blue-black blaster at 27 bones. Nope, I'm lying. It just went up to 34 because there were 2 more bids, and Adrian Coate is now in the lead again. We got Brian Jones on Darth Vader complete with the broken tip at $10. That's super cheap. Remember, that cape is at least $15, and it's perfect. And the Darth Vader is perfect, and he's worth at least 10. There's just the tip missing on the saber, so that's a steal of a deal right now at $10. We got the Ultimate Taco Bell bag set. 1 Vader, 1 3PO, 1 R2, $13. All right, folks, those are the current bids. Get your bids in early, bid often. The more you bid, the quicker you bid, the quicker I can bring out new stuff for you. If you got any questions for me, about the IC, about ICCC, about IC for Life, about IC Toys Nashville, about anything at all, even if it has nothing to do with Star Wars or the Imperial Commissary, let me know. I love having a conversation with you, and I love talking to you every Taco Tuesday. And a big shout out to my mom up in heaven who loved Taco Tuesday too, and that's why I'll keep doing it forever, because she was a great mom. So there you go. Brian Jones B at number 4 on that Coca-Cola cup right there. That's a vintage Coca-Cola cup. You got a Tusken Raider on there, so you know it'll quench your thirst. You got a Sandcrawler too. What are we doing here? C34. Alan Krebs. So I tried to get the hotel for Thursday through Saturday. Thursday wasn't available. Is the site broken or is Thursday sold out? I don't know. Let's look. Thursday might be sold out again, man. I mean, Thursday and Sunday. See, here's the thing. I'll explain to you how hotels work. Thursday and Sunday are not nearly as busy as Friday and Saturday. So what happens with the hotel? I'm looking it up right now, bud. So what happens with the hotel is they give you less rooms in the room block. Because here's the hook with the hotel. Whatever rooms they give me in a room block costs them money. Because their rooms cost more money if people don't if people don't book in our discounted block. But I make a deal and I say, I'm going to buy up all these hotel rooms ahead of time. But I'm going to sell them for this price. Is that okay? And then they let you do that. But I will look right here. Hello, please note, blah, blah, blah. Please note, a deposit of 1 night room and taxes due at the time of booking. Somebody on some comment today was like, it doesn't say that anywhere. And it's like, dude, it says it like 10 times. But I didn't even respond. What are you going to do? Let's click book a room. Book a room at the Embassy Suites by Hilton. Super freaking awesome place that totally gets who we are and are super cool and nice. And I'm frozen. Oh, there it goes. 18th through the 21st. Done. Search. Yeah, I got 2 rooms there, brother. So I think you might be doing something incorrect. Thursday is definitely not sold out. I'm showing it right here. So you should be good to go. Give it another try, brother. Just at the top, make sure you switch your... here, I'll give you the room block link. But make sure you switch your dates. It says edit stay. So just edit your stay to include Thursday. You have an open window and are posting on the I See Everything Else page. My bad. That happens with the program I use to have all this information pop up here. If I leave an extra Facebook page open, it just keeps posting. Which is kind of super annoying. But yes, there are still hotel rooms left. Go buy them. What kind of cup is B again? It is a Coca-Cola cup. 1979 20th Century Fox Film Corporation, a limited collector's edition. It's not really clear what it says on the bottom. But it's the plastic cups. Andrea has a store. Andrea, what are these from? The plastic Star Wars cups that are like always broken, but this one isn't broken. This one's nice. Dig the music. I feel inspired. Joey, you should feel inspired every day because every day is something inspiring. There's my buddy Joey. You know what? Go check out Joey's thing, man. Joey, put a link to your YouTube thing in there, man. He talks about vintage Star Wars toys, and he went through all the steps of building his collection with every single different toy. It's very, very cool. Joey's come to ICC-Con a bunch of times. He's even hosted some of our stage shows. He is a wonderful guy, and he has a really interesting, what is it, video cast? I don't know, YouTube page, if you're a Star Wars nerd like us. So check it out. Rock steady, coming. Bid in my room. Nice, buddy. I love that you love it, baby. And then click on the update button so it saves the date. Ah, there you go. We got $7 on B, $9 on B. Robert Wilson, not enough. We got Jason McKee, $9 on B. There's Joey's YouTube page. Go click that link or copy it and paste it somewhere else or something like that. Check out Joey's page. He is a sweetheart, and he does a really good job. Lyle Jones, $11 on B. $11 on B. He is the leader on B. They are from the Cooley stores. What's a Cooley store? That's cool. Cooley store. I'm going to look that up. I don't know. See, I told you Andrew would know. Ooh, there's letter E. Letter E. Kooli. Store. Ooh, it's a kind of dog, baby. Store. Star Wars. Coca-Cola, Coolies. You're so smart, babe. You get a complete set of all 20 for $300 on eBay. Well, they're different than that one, so I guess it's not a complete set. Oh, I don't know if they're Cooley ones, babe. Because it doesn't say Cooley. The Cooley are the thinner ones. Oh, you know what? I have Google Lens at my fingertips. If y'all don't have Google Lens, you should grab that app because it's easy. It doesn't always work, but it's easy. Ah, it's a Slurpee cup. Wow, that is a tiny Slurpee. Or I might be wrong. Yeah, Coca-Cola Slurpee cup. You're right, babe. Coolies are a type of Slurpee. You're so smart. That's cool. E. Yeah. That's cool. Well, there you go. Star Wars Slurpee cup. What a tiny cup for a Slurpee. Coca-Cola is from 7-Eleven. It's a 7-Eleven Slurpee cup. Vintage 7-Eleven Slurpee cup. That's cool. Who knew? It came with and without the Cooley logo. There you go, baby. Well, I think Cooley means the same thing as Slurpee. Or it sounds like it does. I don't know. Hey, Jolie, the Rancor Keeper is gonna cry if I don't see you at ICCC next year. Ha ha, there you go. $12 for B at 12. We got Lyle Jones at $14 on B. They are Coolies yet. Is a Slurpee in Canada called a Coolie, Toby Black? It's so cool to have people from all over the world in this group. One of the coolest moments of my ICCC experiment. What, the Rancor Keeper? We got $15 on B, $15 on B. I can't believe the Darth Vader with a broken tip is at $10. Look at this Darth Vader. I know it's got a broken tip, but Even a broken tip lightsaber is worth more than $10. Look at how good of a condition he's in. Cape's great. No tears. Just missing the tip. Only $10 this Darth Vader right now. That's a steal. Alright, let's call Droopy McCool. He's stuck at $6. That's good enough for me. Going once on Droopy, twice on Droopy, thrice on Droopy. So, he was the one we started off with, so nothing big. Matthew Michael's going to take down Droopy. You have Slurpees. They weren't ever called Coolies. I wonder where they were called Coolies. Maybe it's a... I don't know. I don't know. We're going to have to figure that one out. Somebody who's a gas station drink archaeologist should really get on that and let us know. We call them slushies. Slushies. I know slushies. I know slushies, I know Slurpees, I don't know Coolies. I know Coolio. I was at a party once with Coolio and a tiger in Las Vegas. It was freaking bonkers. Just throwing that out there. It was many years post Gangster's Paradise, so he wasn't that Coolio anymore, but he was definitely singing at a place that was like a regular hotel, like off the strip. But I mean, it had a, like, the tiger was not like in a show. It was like in a room with a chain. It was bonkers. But we were all kids once, right? How about an incredibly beautiful Han Solo trench coat? He is so pretty. No scratches on him. Beautiful paint job. Check out that hair. Oh my. Got a mark on his head there? I cannot see the mark that the camera picked up with my naked eyes. Let me get out the eye loop and see if it's there. Hi, what is C at now? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. C is at $34. Mr. Adrian Coate. I see this on the screen, right? Well, now I can't see it. Maybe it was dust. No, you see that? I see that on the screen. I cannot see that with my naked eye, and I cannot pick it up with the eye loop. So, actually, if I pull out the eye loop far, it's the EPN on his head that just doesn't have any paint on it. But it's so small, without a really good camera or an eye loop, you wouldn't see it. Letter A, beautiful Han Solo, got great paint on him. Han Solo trench. Go home, Han Solo, you're drunk. Just learned today that QT was a thing in the 70s. Sure enough, QT. Keep it on the QT. Then it turned into the DL in the late 80s. Quick Trip introduced Coolies in the 70s, I think, as a knockoff of Slushies. There you go, baby. Good job. Very cool. Sucking on a chili dog. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Delicious. What is C at now? We already did that. Toby Black says 20 on A, 25 on A. Vanessa Jackson. Beautiful Han in trench coat. He also has the camel lapels, so if you're looking for that variant, it's a camel lapel variant. 1965. Wow. Too cool. Alrighty, and we've gone up to $10 on Darth Vader. Darth Vader's still at $10. Alright, folks, explain to me why Darth Vader's stuck at $10. Should I call him? Because isn't his cape worth $15? Is that not a thing anymore? Isn't a good Darth Vader worth $15? $20? like without a broken tip saber? I mean, just with no saber, isn't it worth 15 bucks? I don't know. Massey Michael, 26 bucks on A. Where are we at on these? We're gonna call the Taco Bell bag. So if you want to get in on those, do it now or forever hold your peace. They're at 13 bucks with Mr. Lyle Jones. Excuse me. Going once on Taco Bell, letter E. Going twice, going thrice. Taco Bell is sold to Mr. Lyle Jones. We got $28 on A. We got $15 on D with Lyle Jones. Lestrang, you were right after Lyle Jones. At least on this one. But you look like you were before on the other one. Well, either way, Lyle Jones, I'm going to say, is in the lead because he's the first on this one that I'm looking at. And then Lestrang, if you want to go up to 16 bucks, you'd be in the lead. Alrighty, what did I just call? These. Because I already have 12 Vaders. Yeah, alright, fair enough. That's a good reason. But still, that's super cheap. 10 bucks for a Vader. Also, I want you to know, somebody reached out to me this week and they said, hey man, I bought this, I don't remember what it was. I bought this blah 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 off you last week, but I found a better one. Or no, they bought a better one in the IC for Life auction. And he was like, do you think it's okay if I sell the one I bought from you last week? I was like, dude, sell it for double. Everyone out there, realize, as soon as I sell you something, it is no longer mine. You can do whatever you want with it. Resell it for more, resell it for less, give it to a kid, feed it to your dog, tape it to a rocket, and shoot it to space. It's not mine. Do you. I am fully supportive of people buying things and reselling them. That's what makes our community a community. So knock yourself out. You got no hard feelings from me, and I don't even notice. So... But anyway, there you go. Uh-oh, what's this? Oh, I don't know if I have a Jawa blaster. Jawa! Everybody wants the Jawa song, but I don't know if I have a blaster. Check out that cool Mandalorian skull. Oh, I don't need a letter. I need a letter E. Forget it. I have a bug of sum-sums, whatever sum-sums are. Does anyone know what these things are? Chewbacca? I still got the tags. Some, I don't know. Letter E. Yoda. Princess Leia. And a Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper's gray and Princess Leia is gray. I don't know if that's just the color they came or if they are discolored or whatever, but anyway, starting at a buck. 4 sum-sums with tags. How does one... Ooh, let's do that. 1, 2... Anybody know what sum-sums are? I don't know what they are. They're squishy. They were a Hallmark release of the Disney Store. Well, there you go. 30 bucks on A. We got 30 bucks on A. The Han trench coat's at 30 bucks. Beautiful Han trench coat. I'm going to wait on him a little bit. Let's see here. We got the Stormtrooper At 34 bucks with Adrian Coate, we got the Coca-Cola cup at 15 bucks. Let's call that Coca-Cola cup. Get you out something else there. The Slurpee cup or Slushy cup or Coolie cup or whatever it may be. Going once, going twice, going thrice. 7-Eleven Slurpee cup. That is such a small Slurpee cup. Can you believe how much larger Slurpees have gotten over the years? It's freaking bonkers. Still doing boxes even though the store is closed? Yes, we still do the boxes, the whole boxes. The store, all that happened with the store is we moved from a place that was a retail shop where I was giving some regular random dude 10 grand a month to go work retail, which sounds insane. Because I live in Nashville, so Nashville, it's so expensive. So what we did is we just bought a house in an undisclosed location. And that house is essentially the store, and it's all online. So it works exactly like the store. We still have hold boxes, we still ship, we still have packaging peanuts and boxes and all the fun stuff. And then we also have, if you're local, you can pick up. So yes, nothing changed with the store, except you can't walk into the retail shop anymore. And the reason why is because, man, it stinks sitting at some place 8 hours a day working retail. Also, might want to let the community know no more CAS due to store closing. All right, CAS, we had a thing where we took in, Brian, you're going to laugh at this one. We had a thing for CAS where we were an authorized drop-off point for CAS. Since we don't have a storefront, we're not doing drop-offs anymore. We technically could still do it, but all it does is overcharge you for something you can do yourself on the internet. But you're like the only person that ever did it, man. Brian would just buy stuff and ship it off to CAS. But yeah, nobody, like, it never worked for us. We didn't, I don't know. Nobody ever did it. But I would tell the community, but nobody cared but you, brother. But I appreciate you. And yeah, you can still do it there. Coca-Cola R23PO, Coca-Cola was in. Mike, I saw Ron and Ginny Rudat the other day, said hi. Nice, dude. They're good people, man. What are the books over your right shoulder? Those? That's just because I'm a real nerd and I've read those. Why, you want me to sell you my books? Andrea, you have to look at these books and see if there's anything you want to keep before I sell them. Because I don't care. I've already read them numerous times. It's like all the X-Wing books. The Yankees books I'm obviously keeping. I got a Bible up there. There's a holographic Star Wars book. There's some other Star Wars books. Can't have my Shadows of the Empire because it's freaking epic. I got 2 copies of Thrawn right there. I'm sure they're signed by Timothy Zahn. You want one of those? Because, I mean, I have 2 copies. I obviously don't need 2 copies. The Beatles anthology book. I got one of those, what's his name? Ralph McQuarrie portfolios. Got a Yoda puppet. I don't know, man. I never really looked back there. There's some kind of poster. There's a rock that says Imagine. I have no idea where it came from, but I'm not the kind of guy that buys rocks with things written on them. But it's there. Got my bullhorns. Used to have those hooked onto my... I had a Mercury Grand Marquis in college. And I had those bullhorns on the front of the hood. Like Boss Hogg. It was dope. Casey Blevins, I like book. You got it, man. I'll grab you one of those Thrawns there. We'll put it up. Where are we at here? All right. Let's call the Han trench coat's only at 30 bucks. He's in beautiful shape, guys. You're killing me. That's cheap. Letter B is the cup is done. The Slurpee cup. Vader. Oh, Chief Chirpa. Get an Ewok out there for you. Ian Sanderson's makes double mint on card acrylic cases. I got one and I have it holding a camo lapel versus plain lapel. That's cool. So you could do side by sides. Really nice Chief Chirpa. Nothing wrong with him. There's a stick. Stirring it a buck. $1 holler. Hail to the Chief. Chirpa, that is. Let me see what I got over here, Casey. There's no way for me to reach back there, bro. X-Wing Road Squadron. I don't know what those are. There's Treasure Island, To Kill a Mockingbird. Look at that. I'm cultured. I don't know how to get that throwing book for you, bud. If I fall, it's on you, Casey. Ron and Timothy's on. Oh, this was the early release. It says signed copy. Yeah, this was the limited edition from 2019. But it's a special autograph copy. Has an extra page in it. (2017), I'm sorry. Signed copy. We'll put that one up for you there, Casey. So I got 2 of that. It's a limited edition signed copy. I don't know what they're worth. Go check eBay. You got a couple minutes till I sell the whatever the heck those are. Tommy Tillos. I don't know. Alright, we got no bids on Chief Chirpa. Stormtrooper complete at $34. That's going to go. Adrian Coate, we're going to call that for you. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So, Stormtrooper complete. 34 bones. Tell you what, we're going to... You helped close out the part of my vintage run with that Luma. Nice, dude. Congrats. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, buddy? All right, and we got that Stormtrooper all done there. Brian Jones starts us off on Cheap Chirpa complete at $5. $5 holler, complete vintage figure. It's a good deal. I don't care who you are. That's a good deal. How about a dewback? He's missing his reins, but he's got a saddle. Looks good. Looks great. Just no reins. Started a buck. Letter, whatever this is. Letter C, a dewback, missing reins. All right, anybody else want to get in on letter E? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Brian Jones is going to run the set of 4 sum-sums for $2. That seems like a good deal, but what do I know? Brian Jones in the lead at $2 on the sum-sums. Anybody want to get in on that? Do it now or forever hold your peace. What is D at? D is at $15. Great Darth Vader, great paint. Just has a broken tip to his lightsaber, but he's cheap. We got $33 on A with Brian Jones. Brian Campbell, you were just after him. You'd have to go at least $34. All right, we got $16 on D with Brian Jones. That's that Darth Vader at $16. We got nothing on the dewback. Must have a little bit of lag. because that's a dewback, and it's starting at $1. You can't go wrong, literally. Nick says 18 bucks on Vader. There we go. I was just about to call Vader, so I'm glad he's getting some bids. A is at $35. $35 on that beautiful Han Solo camel lapels, Han Solo trench. We got $18 on D with Nick. $10 on the dewback. Toby Black in the lead. In the lead on the Thunder Lizard. Thunder Lizard. Look, Jedi saber in there. I don't see a blaster though. Maybe we'll just sell one with a saber. I gave Mike some stands today to put on the sale. What are the stands? In that little box you gave me, baby? Somebody wants stands? Ian Sanders stands? Oh yeah, she did. Oh, those are pretty freaking cool, actually. These are not Ian Sanders stands, they're other stands. These are actually really freaking cool. Do they fit a Star Wars? They do. Sure you want to get rid of these stands, babe? They're freaking cool. Check out this stand. She says yes. Well, there you go. We will sell them, babe. Alrighty, where are we at? Those sums, we got to get them out of here. We're going to put up that buck. Sums for $2 going once, twice. That's some deal. some deal. Shoot, I just lost my... Oh, there it is. Sorry, I just lost my message. There it is. Alright, let's put up that Thrawn book. But I think it's really expensive, man, so I'm going to look real quick and maybe put a reserve on it. Because if I recall correctly, this is the first edition. And that's why I bought two of them. And it was originally priced $30, so I ain't going to sell it for $1. Yeah, I think that's the first edition. I have to look really quick, I'm sorry. Because I love Grand Admiral Thrawn and I don't want to just dump it for cheap. There's no reason. Yeah, it looks like they go for like $181. So I'm gonna put a reserve on that. And do it. Let me see. That's what happens when I just pull random crap off my shelves. There's one that sold for 400 bucks. There's one up for 187 right now. All right, there's one up for 187 right now. I'm gonna start it off at 125, which is cheaper than it should be by a lot. It is a signed copy. It has that gold thing. It is the first edition, and it is the one with the specific autograph page. So it is the limited edition, first edition autographed one. The only other autographed one, yeah, there we go. It's a signed first edition, and it's the signed edition as well with the special page. So there we go. Toby Black says it's worth at least 150 bucks. Let's start it off at 125, which is cheap. It's in perfect condition. It's one of mine. Letter E, $1.25 starting bid. If anybody's keen, if not, it goes back on the shelf. No sweat off my back. My do bag, that is. All right, let's see where we're at. Han Trenchcoat's only at $35. Chief Chirp is only at $10. Dewback Complete is at $10, and Darth Vader with a broken tip is at $20. I think Darth Vader with the broken tip is the most fair deal there. So I guess I'm gonna sell that one. But Chief Chirpa for $10. Come on, folks. At least 15. I know it's just a Chirpa. The Dewback for $10. I mean, what's going on? Do you want something different? Going once, going twice, going thrice on Darth Vader. So. Casey Blevin says 125. Aaron Challender says 150. Toby Black says 135. Aaron Challender's in the lead right now at 150. But yeah, the $400 one that's signed on eBay, it's signed on the front cover right there. This one actually has the signature page dedicated. It's supposed to be there. Intentional signed copy. Darth Vader is sold. You got a good deal, buddy. He's a nice looking Vader. You'll see. All right, here's Andrea's stands. Andrea's stands. I was told to sell her stands, so here we go. I don't know how many are in that bag, but we're going to find out. They're really cool. They all say Star Wars on them. They're made for vintage figure peg holes. There is 1, 2. Oh no, they say different stuff. Hold up. We'll sell them with the different logos. What do you say? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. 13 stands. Yeah, those have the Power of the Force logo on them. 13 stands, they look like that, say Star Wars on them. Fit the figures really nice. And there you go. So 13 stands, that's 13 stands. Starting at $1. 13 stands that say Star Wars, custom stands. They're nice stands, they're cool. They're very good stands. Alrighty, where are we at? Any bids? Waiting on you. Aaron Challender says $10 on the stands, $10 on 13 stands. We got $20 on D, Mr. Toby Black. $20 on D, $20 on the cool stands. The others have the Power of the Force logo. Yeah, they have. Okay, yeah. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. 6 Power of the Force stands. I don't know who makes them. I don't know where they're from, but they're very nice stands. Especially if you have a black shelf or something to put black behind the stand, it like pops. Like I have them on my black desk. My desk is black, and they look good. Look on my phone. Well, it's not zoomed in clearly, but there we go. All right, folks. You're going to really make me call this Chief Chirp at freaking $10, aren't you? And a Han trench coat at $35. Very nice condition Han trench coat at $35. I'm going to run through them again just in case anybody wants some dirt cheap Star Wars toys. Really nice Chief Chirpa complete, $10. Nice dewback. The only thing it's missing is the reins. It's in great shape, great paint. $10. Star Wars stands, $20. And a Han trench coat with camo lapels in really, really, really nice condition, $35. $36. Brian Jones in the lead on Han trench coat. And in the lead on letter B, which is Chief Chirpa. $11 on Chief Chirpa. Watch out now. Better strap in the seatbelt. Richard Merrick, there we go. We got $37 on A. $37 on A. And we got $150 on the signed autographed copy of Star Wars Thrawn, the special edition book. Which was a really good book, but still, for my money, Heir to the Empire was the best. All right, there we go. We got some bids. Lesterang says $15 on B. We got D at 23 with Lesterang. Nick says $12 on C. And Brian Jones says 38 on A. There we go. We got some action. What up, Frankie? What's up, Frankie? How you doing? Alrighty, let's call those stands the 13. Oh no, they just got a bid. The 13 Star Wars stands are at $23. The autographed copy of the Thrawn book is $150. The dewback complete is $12. Chief Chirpa is $15. Han trench coat complete is at $38. All right, let's call that Chief Chirpa at $11 or whatever. Oh, $15. Lesterang, I love you, buddy. $15 Lesterang going to take down Chirpa. Going once, twice, 3 times. So, hail to the Chief. Chirpa, that is. Bum, 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 bum. Sweet. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Andrea just said she thinks she has more of all these stands, so she will look next week. So if you're buying the stands, make sure you show up next week. You might be able to buy more of them. If we remember. Alrighty. Do you need some spaghetti? Because he's got a calendar. Great condition. Look at that helmet. Just found more yesterday. Forgot to grab them. I think they're still Return of the Jedi and ESP as well. Cool. Really, really nice calendar head, man. No scratches on his helmet. He's a beauty. Comes with a blue-black blaster. Stirring it a book. $1 holler. There we go. Han Solo's at $40 now. That's somewhat respectable. I don't mind if you get a good deal, but when he was at 20, that was super cheap. Great calendar head, man. Death Squad Commander. Starting at a buck. $1 holler. Alrighty, that dewback complete is at $15 with Matthew Michael. 13 Star Wars stands. Those seem to have topped out. Lester Ang at $23. We're going to call that for Lester Ang. Going once for $23 a stands. Going twice. Going thrice. Sold. Lester Ang. $28 on B. Lester Ang. Dee, 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 dee. All right, next up on whatever letter those stands are is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Power of the Force stands. Star Wars Power of the Force stands, same kind of cool stands there. And they say Power of the Force on them. They have a bunch of Lily Letty ones that are kind of like this, where somebody put the Lily Letty logo on the bottom of them. Those are cool. I mean, they're in my collection, so not for sale, but just saying. In general, I've seen something similar before. These all say Star Wars Power of the Force on them. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. And they will be letter D. Richard Merrick says $29 on B, $29 on B. A is at $40. Death Squad Commander is at $33 with Lester Ang. Brian Campbell's in the lead on Han Trenchcoat at $40. Matthew Michael's in the lead on the dewback at $15. And Brian Jones is in the lead on the 6 Power of the Force figure stands at $4. And the Thrawn signed copy, Aaron Challenger, is going to take that one down at $150. I'm going to call letter E, going once at $150, twice at $150, thrice at $150. Sold. Aaron, you're going to like that one. It's a friggin' beauty. Plus, it's from my thing, so I've never read it. I just bought it and it went on that shelf. And now we're twinsies because we both have one. There we go. Alrighty. How about a Labyrinth Edition Bantha Tracks, number 30 from fall of 1985. Got a bunch of Star Wars stuff in there, but look at that crazy cover.
For those who want more out of every moment this summer, Mazda has more 2025 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus awards than any other brand as of May 2025. What more could you ask for? Discover how Mazda has more to move you today. Visit IIHS.org to learn more.
And some Star Wars and Howard the Duck type stuff in the middle. Hello, David Bowie. Yeah. Turn it a buck. Labyrinth Bantha Tracks. It's funny, Mike ships for me, and whenever he sees the weird one-off Bantha Tracks, he's like, oh, that's so cool. Like, you love the Howard the Duck one. Alrighty, Casey Blevins on E is $1. Brian Jones, $2. Casey Blevins, $4. We got $4 on that Bantha Tracks. Alright, that Dewback Complete is just sitting there at $15. We're going to dump them $15 holler. Going once, twice, three times a Dewback. So, that is the cheapest Dewback I've ever sold in my entire life. And it's a nice one, too. Sold. Okay. How about this one? This is a weird one. It is a custom jobby. It's an original land speeder, original vintage land speeder, but somebody, whatchamacallit, weathered it and made it all more like realistic. It's cool looking. But I got it in a collection, and it was a customized one. It is weathered. It looks really, really nice. It is not a sloppy job in any way, shape, or form. And it is an original land speeder. It's just weathered. Very cool, right? Anyway, there you go. Weathered land speeder starting at $1. Or customized land speeder. It does not have the tow cable and harpoon, but it does have the tow cable harpoon blaster thingy. We're going to call Han Solo here because he seems to want to be called. He keeps taking a dive. Han Solo is at $40. Han Trenchcoat. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So, we got $9 on E, $9 on E. Brian Jones says $20 on C, $20 on C. We only have $4 on those Power of the Force figure stands. They are significantly cheaper than the Star Wars ones we just sold. There's only $4 on those, so if you want to come up. What COO is the snow speeder? Cincinnati, Toby, Cincinnati. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 Power of the Force stands, and they're only at $4. We got $21 on C, $21 on that weathered snow speeder. It's very cool. It's very well done. It is not just some kid with dirt. It's like nice. There's like I can definitely tell 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 distinct colors are used in order to create that shading. Like, it's really nice. Very cool custom. We got $10 on the Power of Force stands. Mr. Patrick Cost. Patrick Cost, we called on Solo. It's the beauty of a Solo. You'll love them. Whoever won them. Casey Blevins, $12 on D, $12 on the stands. I know they're hard to see because they're clear stands, but they're very nice. Boom, 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 boom. How about a weird Luke Jedi lot? 2 different color cape Luke Jedis. One is in perfect condition. One is a little bit scratched up. I'm going to take their capes off to show you. That cape goes to the one on... That's really nice. This one goes to the one with the different face. We're going to put these as a lot because I have one lightsaber to go between them and I have no blaster for it. That one's in really nice condition. That one's in really, really nice condition. That one's got a little bit of nose rub, but very minor. So there you go. So 2 different cape variants, very different colors. Doesn't really show it on there, but you could see even the material's different. There, you can see it better that way. So 2 different color variants. That one goes on that one. I get out my eye loop here and I'll tell you what country they are. That one's a Hong Kong, and that one's a... Alright, one just says Hong Kong, one says made in Hong Kong, so whatever that means to you variant people that collect variants of Luke Skywalker. But that's probably why the capes are so different. Capes are very different in person, like the stitching and everything is different. And then the lightsaber is trash, but it's real. But it looks like maybe a dog or a kid chewed on it at some point. Not trash, but still. Put it in their hands, you won't be able to tell. That blue saber Hong Kong I got from you a few weeks ago was outstanding, Mike. I'm telling you, man, some of them I get are like... You look at them and you go, what, you didn't play with your toys? You know? But yeah, I appreciate it, man. If I happen to comment that it's in really great shape, that means, like, it's in really great shape. Because, see, here's the thing. I always want people to be happier than they expect when they get their toys from my auctions. So I don't really ever, I never say mint. I never say perfect if I could avoid it. Unless it really is really, really nice. And then it's like, well, it's perfect, you know. But, there you go. 2 Luke Jedis. Different capes. Starting at $1. But yeah, man, I appreciate it, brother. If you dug it, glad you dug it. That's what I'm saying. Some of these things I put up, when I really mention, when I'm like, this is practically perfect, then it is like way better than you ever see. All right, let's call that Labyrinth. The Bantha Tracks. Mr. Patrick costs at $10. Going to take down that Bantha Tracks right there, letter E. We're going to go once on that, twice on that, 3 times on that. Bantha Tracks Labyrinth Edition is gone. I know I got another Bantha Tracks in there since I had a few bidders on it. I'll pop another one up. We got Brian Jones, $30 on A. $30 on A. Dan Belke, I wanted that, but I admired how you immediately bid $250. He did. He came right out and was like, $250. But that's because Dan's been watching my auctions for a long time. He knows if I'm like, dude, it is so nice, it is so nice. So you make a strong bid early. That's the trick, for sure. All right. Letter E will be Bantha Tracks number 28 from 1985, the optical department. What's the optical department? Oh, the optical department at Industrial Light and Magic. Cool. That's a really thick one. Big Bantha Tracks. Or I guess it's the same. Just feels thick. Cool. Got a Death Star in that one. Starting at $1, crazy letter E. That's the optical department, Bantha Tracks. Beautiful multi-face Taiwan from Forest right before. Nice. Labyrinth Bantha can hang on the wall next to the signed 8x10 of Ludo, the puppeteer. Nice. Sorry, was that 28 or 25? Oh, the number of it? Number 28, baby. Casey Blevins starts us off at $1. Got $2 on E, $3 on E. The Snowspeeder, custom Snowspeeder's at $25. The Luke Jedi lot of 2 with a saber is only at $30. Those are 2 variant capes or whatever. Death Squad Commanders at $33, and the 6 Power of the Force stands are at $12 with Mr. Casey Blevins. We're going to call those stands for Casey Blevins. Get something else out there for you. Going once on the stands at $12, twice on the stands at $12, thrice on the stands at $12. Sold to Mr. Casey Blevins. You're going to need 11 more of those, Casey. Cool stands. All right. What's next?
Rich tender Angus steak and melty American cheese.
Rich
It
tender
brings a tear to
Angus
the eye,
steak.
but it's not a tear. It's your eyes salivating. Those people are drooling for cheese steak. Arby's, we have the meat.
Let me know on an ad. I got chin gun somewhere. All right, very nice Forlom. No rips in his cape at all. Nothing wrong with him. Usually his cape rips up at the neckline right there on his back. This one's really nice. Forlom starting at $1. Letter D. All right, let me run through them again. We've got letter A is the Luke Jedi lot. It's 2 Luke Jedis with 2 different capes and 1 lightsaber. That's a beat up lightsaber, but it's still all there. And that is currently at $30 for 2 Luke Jedis. That's cheap. $15 a Luke Jedi, and there's a Jedi saber there. That is so cheap, it's crazy. Death Squad Commander Complete is at $33. He's in beautiful condition. His colander has no scratches on it. The custom weathered Snowspeeder is only at $25. $25 is beautiful custom. Forlom's already at $15, and Bantha Tracks, the optical department, is at $4. Bid early, bid often, folks. I mean, I'm not going to call Luke Jedis 2 Luke Jedis for $15 each, so somebody get in on that, or else it's going to spin forever. All right, we got $35 on A, Mr. Nick Grooms. $35 on A, $36 on A, Nick. $36 on A, $40 on A. There we go. Just had to talk about it a little, I guess. Got $28 on C on that custom weathered Snowspeeder. Very cool looking. And $4 on the Bantha Tracks. $4 on the Bantha Tracks. It does look like he's wearing a colander on his head, man. It even has like the divots of the strainer. Any men on cards tonight? Not really, brother. I've got some loose figures with men on cards. I've got a 77 back Boba Fett I use as a stand. But otherwise, not really. I am working on something, so hopefully I'll get you some men on cards in the next few weeks here. I'm working on a large collection. Nick Groom says $5 on B, $5 on B. But remember, lots of stuff from the store and everything is still box stuff and inaccessible currently. But eventually we will get there. Kicking rebel butt and making spaghetti. There you go. Death Squad Commander. We got $5 on B. Nick Grooms. Oh, B is already at $34, Nick. You'd have to go $35. He might have forgot a number 3 there. We'll give him a second. All right, let's call that Bantha Trax optical department. It's currently at $4. Bantha Trax number 28 at $4. Going to Mr. Casey Blevins. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Casey Blevins, Bantha Trax optical department. Minimum on the 77 back Boba. Dude, to be honest, $1,800 just because it has a Boba Fett coin offer sticker on it. And a Boba Fett with a Boba Fett coin offer sticker is rare as heck. But I just saw, what's his face there? Paul something. Paul. He sells all the really expensive stuff. Paul. Whatever, sell one for that price on Deal No Deal. IC Deal No Deal. Paul Macklin. But it wasn't one with the sticker, it was just a regular 77 back Fett. But it's beautiful. And even the bubble is crystal clear, man. So, you know how much crystal clear bubbles are going for nowadays. So I really think that's actually decently cheap. For what it is. If you're going to spend $1,800 on a toy, it's decently cheap. Alright. How about a comic book? These are my comics from my collection. This is a Lando #1 variant edition. I paid $24 when it was brand new. $25, $24.99. So this must be a rare one. I have no idea because I am not a comic book collector, even though I'm garbage at it. I bought all of these. I boarded them. I bought every single one when they came out, the day they came out. And this one, being a variant edition, cost me $24.99. Instead of the regular, like, $7 these comics were. So it must be hard to find. But there you go. #1 Lando comic variant edition. I paid $24.99. How much will you pay? Starting at $1. Someday, Patrick, they come up, man. Dude, to tell you the truth, if you don't care about the sticker variant, you could probably get one for $900 to $1,000 if you look real hard and you stay on top of it and snatch it up when it comes up. I bet you could get one for about $800 cheaper. But keep your eyes peeled. I mean, they've been going up and up, so. Boba went down there for a while. It went so high. Those darn 77 backs were like $3,000. When I was buying 77 backs for my collection, they were like $900 for a 77 back. That was like 9 years ago now. But now I've noticed they've been going up. $1,200, $1,300, $1,500 for a 77 back. Desert Scene. But yeah, this one's cool, dude. Check it. I use it as a stand. But see the Boba Fett coin offer sticker? That's very rare on Boba Fett's. Oh! Now I'm all afraid that comic's going to sell for $1 and I paid $25. That's terrible business. Rich Merrick starts off B at $36. B is at $36 for that Death Squad Commander complete. Very nice condition Death Squad Commander there. The lot of 2 Luke Jedis is at $40. Casey Blevins starts us off on the Lando comic at $5. $5. Now we need somebody to bid against Casey Blevins. Casey Blevins, if you get it for $5, then it's okay, because I like Casey Blevins. But I did pay $25 for it, plus tax, for the record. But Nick Grooms, at least you got a battle bot in there with you. Casey and Nick, they love that letter E. Casey's the king of letter E, though. He just buys letter E every day. Les Durang says $40 on B, $40 on B. Death Squad Commander is a beauty. It's worth every penny for sure. Casey Blevins, $10 on E, $10 on E. Forlom complete, very nice condition, is at $15. The custom weathered snow speeder's at $28. I'm about to call that custom weathered snow speeder for $28. I'm sure I didn't pay much for it because I probably didn't even realize it was a custom at the time. I was just like, that's a dirty snow speeder, but it's obviously a very nice custom. C is only at I just said $28. Nick Grooms, it's only at $28. I'm up to 72 of 96. Better than Beater Men on card collection. Need a Boba. Keep finding 900 to 1K options. Just need the right one at the right time. Yeah, dude, you need to get. Just keep hunting, man. You'll find one. 77 back Boba Fett, no matter what people tell you, is not that rare. It has to have things going on with it to make it more rare. But yeah, if you can get it and it's really, really nice, man, if you could even 1,200, 1,300, if it's really nice, it's worth it. 900, there's always something wrong with it. Tab tear, missing pop, squished bubble, whatever. But I mean, it's a Boba Fett, man. When you finally do pull the trigger, get a good one, or else you'll just end up buying another one and trying to sell the one that's not as nice eventually, because you'll be like, oh, it's such a cool card. Because it's the best one. It just is. And that's not just because I'm a Boba Fett-aholic. It is the best one. Nick Groom says $35 on C on that awesome custom weathered snow speeder, $35. Alrighty, the Luke Jedi lot, 2 Luke Jedis and 1 beat-up saber with 2 different capes is at $40. Death Squad Commander complete with the colander on his head, looking pretty in pink, is $40. We got that custom weather snow speeder at $35. Letter C, it is a vintage snow speeder, Nick. It's legit and vintage. It's just somebody customized it. 1980, Lucasfilm 1980, but it is a vintage one. And we got Forlom complete at $15 in that Lando #1 comic variant edition, only at $10. Made in Hong Kong Luke Jedi. Are the eyes black? Dang, Aaron. My eyes aren't that good, man. I don't think it's Lily Letty. I think I would have realized that. Brown. Nope, the eyes of Luke Jedi's are brown, Aaron. They are both brown. Alright, let's call that custom weathered snow speeder unless anybody else wants to get in on it. Now is the time, or forever hold your peace. Custom weathered snow speeder at $35. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. $35 on that custom speeder. Tony Kornberg, $12 on E. $12 on E. Well, you know, you're still under 50% of original cost, so you're doing good. Hope you're doing great, Tony. Of course, Aaron, anytime. If you want your very own IC Toys iLoop, you can be sure to order one from Andrea. Just tell her I want an IC Toys iLoop. She will add it to your box and ship you one for only $10. They cost $15. No, $19.99 on or no, maybe $15. I don't remember what it was on Amazon, and they cost more on Amazon for sure. And they are not branded on Amazon, but these say IC Toys Nashville, which is cool, which makes it better. Forlorn is letter D. How about an AFA 85 Jawa? Then we can listen to the Jawa song. Doesn't that sound fun? This is an AFA 85 Jawa. It should be worth about $210. So please don't bid $20. It is an 85. Remember, 85 sell for a massively premium price. I got an Empire Strikes Back ATST box. AT-AT box? Nope, I'm out of AT boxes. I got an AT-AT. Brown Stitch, light brown stitch Jawa, AFA 85 Near Mint Plus. Starting at $1.
Or the show and trick shots are hard. Saving money on cards shouldn't be.
Now I got an Empire Strikes Back Falcon box, but it's also a Canadian Falcon, dude. The song made me bid. Well, the good news is you're only at $100, so it's crazy cheap. So if you win it, you're doing great. Jawas. Matthew Michael says 105 on the Jawa. It is an AFA 85 graded light stitch Jawa, light brown stitch. Jawa. All right, we're only at what do we got here? Brian Campbell says 145 on C. Brian Jones says 150 on C, so Brian Jones is in the lead at 150. Casey Blevin says $20 on the comic book. Brian Campbell says 155 on the Jawa. Houdini! Because you played another Jawa. I have to play Jawa songs when I put up Jawas. Those are the rules, and Andrea gets so happy and dances around downstairs. Any coins? I don't think so, bro. I think I'm all out of coins right now. I'm looking for you. There's a coin. I don't know, I think that's modern or something. I know, that's cool. That's my buddy. I'll tell you, one of my favorite parts about the Imperial Commissary is like all of us have really cool freaking jobs that have nothing to do with Star Wars. So I get lots of really cool, I have a cool job, swag and merch, and like friends will send me stuff. But this is from a commander in the Air Force. So it's a commander coin from the Air Force. But no, I don't have any Star Wars coins, brother. Sorry, I just saw that one and I was like, is that a Star Wars coin? But it is not. Brian Campbell, 170 on the Jawa. OTD!
In the same crawler, trying to make $1. You can hear them holler now.
You guys know my buddy John Paul, right? That makes the customs. He comes from Argentina. Aren't they cool? These are mine, not for sale. I always assume she at least chair danced to the Jawa song. Sure enough. She loves Jawas, man. She's got so many freaking Jawas. It's out of control. I like the Boogie Boogie Jawa better than the regular original one, but she likes the original one. I like this one. A Boogie Jawa, Boogie Boogie Jawa, a Boogie Jawa, Boogie 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 Boogie. In the same crawler, try to make $1. All right, Luke Jedi lot. We're selling 2 Luke Jedis with a saber and 2 capes for $40. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter A. Sold. Evening, Mr. Havens. Let's go 2026 IGCC. You got it, buddy. I am fired up. It's going to be sweet. Plus, I got tons of time to plan. You know what? I do want to throw out something there. We're going to be picking the badge artists in the next couple weeks here, so stay tuned for that. But if you have things you like to do, want to do, if you want to throw a meetup or you want to throw something at night, contact me. That's how all these things that happen at night, whether it is the burlesque show or the live bands or the church in the morning on Sunday or whatever, that's how all these things happen. A collector contacts me and then asks if they can do it. So, let me know. You know, that's how we have cool events all night long. My 5-year-old wants to cosplay as a Jawa at ICCC and just play this the whole... Well, there you go. Put it on a boombox. Walk around with a boombox. That'd be cool. Boogie Jawa, boogie boogie Jawa. I dig it. You should do that. You should do that, your 5-year-old. For sure. I support it. Boogie boogie Jawa in the sun crawler. Trying to make $1. Alright, there you go. There you go. What's in here? A lot of paper. Cool. Bib Fortuna Sigma. Return of the Jedi Bib Fortuna Sigma. Great condition. Trying to make it focus. Hold on. Sigma 1983 Bib Fortuna. I guess technically Burgundy Cape. Letter A, Bib Fortuna Sigma. They wanna way go. They wanna wander. They wanna way go. Alright, we're gonna call that Death Squad Commander next. He's at 40 bucks. He is beautiful with that calendar for a head. Going once at 40 bucks, going twice at 40 bucks, going thrice, Death Squad Commander. He's gonna come to your house, make you some spaghetti. Go. Mr. Lesterang. We got $10 on the Bib Fortuna Sigma from Nick Grooms. What about Darth Vader's TIE Fighter? Wings are good. Wing mechanism works great. TIE Fighter has a nice clear bubble. A little bit of dust. It's got all the panels there. Super clean battery compartment. Try this again. That white TIE Fighter that I said I couldn't figure out, the guy wrote me and he was like, dude, it took me 10 seconds. I just spun the motor once and it worked. Oh, this one just works. Very nice condition. Still works. Everything works on it. Darth Vader TIE Fighter. Very nice condition. Complete. And so on and so forth. There we go. Very, very nice Darth Vader TIE Fighter. Still works. Not much to say about it except it's in great condition and has everything. What was I just looking for? I don't remember. Whatever. I don't remember. Who knows? The shadow knows. Hi, everybody. What up, Chris? How you doing? There's Chris. All right, we got the Sigma Big Fortuna is at $12. Darth Vader TIE Fighter that works and is perfect. Well, not perfect, but works and is really good condition. It's at 85 bucks. That AFA 85 Jawa is only at 170 bucks. And the 4-LOM Complete is only at 15 bucks. We're going to call the, what's the date on A? What's A? 1983 or 86. It's Sigma, it's vintage. Everything on the spinning wheel will always be vintage, brother. It is 1983, Jason, or was it Jason? Patrick Cost. 1983 on Bib Fortuna, bud. Alright, we are calling that 4-LOM, or Zuckus, or however you prefer to call him, at, nope. Yep, 4-LOM Complete at $15 for my buddy Nick. Jason McKee says 15 on A. Going once, twice, 3 times on letter D. Sold 4-LOM, 15 bucks, complete, nice condition. All right, and that Lando comic is at $20. I paid $24.99 for it, plus tax originally. So it's still a good deal, but I am about to call it for Mr. Casey Blevins. Of course, Casey Blevins. Mr. Casey Blevins is going to win that comic as soon as I put something out here for letter D. Boogie Boogie Jawa in the sand crawler, like to make a dollar, wanna make a holla. Boogie 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 Boogie. What the heck? Ah. Let's do. Ah, stop touching me. Here, let's do a Boskmobile. Suction cup mini rig, nice condition. Works good. It's hard because of the TIE Fighter. Ah. This reminds me of a thing from Inner Space that the bad guy drove inside Rick Moranis' body. Or Martin Short or Rick Moranis? Martin Short. Definitely Martin Short's body. This is the Cap 2 mini rig. Starting at a buck. $1 holler on the Cap 2 mini rig. Boogie Boogie Jawa in the sand crawler. Wanna make a dollar, wish you make a holler. I'm gonna sit it there on its thing because it doesn't. I have a felt top on this, so I can't suction cup it to it. Absolutely, a very great underrated movie. Absolutely. Well, that's Martin Short. Yep, there you go. Martin Short. Nick Groom says $8 on the Cap 2. Mr. Ego, man, yeah, sure enough. He had the gun in his finger, remember? His finger would drop down and there was a gun in it. What was his name when he turned into the cowboy? What was it, just Cowboy? That was hilarious. We got $10 on the Cap 2 by Lester Ang. Massey Michael, you'd have to go at least $11. Lester beat you to it. That Darth Vader TIE Fighter, even though Aaron's the one in the lead, I do have to say, it's in working condition. The glass looks like this. The wings work perfectly. The sound works perfectly. The lights work perfectly. And it's only at $85. Just be aware. That, to me, personally, seems ridiculously low. But, seeing as how Aaron don't have to ship, because he's local, that makes it a lot easier. I know what I'm watching this week. You know what, dude? I'm going to watch it too. Baby, can you write down Inner Space so we can watch it? Thank you. Let's call that comic book. The Lando Comics at $20. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Next up, I think I'm going to be calling that Jawa, folks. It is only currently at $170. I know for a fact it sold for $210 on eBay recently. So it's a steal of a deal. And eBay is plus tax, don't forget. If you want to get in on that Jawa, do so now. It's at $170. $171 is just as much. Cutest Meg Ryan roll ever. Ooh, that's a maybe. Let me think. Meg Ryan had a lot of cute rolls, man. No, yeah, she was cool. She was cool in that. Cool. Maybe they want a Batman bottle opener? I just found it in this box. Excuse me, goodness gracious. $3. Star Wars comic number 19 variant edition. Or no, regular digital edition. Stirring at $1, $1 holler. That's a map of a lake in New Hampshire. That doesn't apply to you. We do have a movies to watch list for sure. Movies to watch list, TV show to watch list. Been watching a lot of Babylon 5 recently. And you know what? I never gave Babylon 5 a chance when it was first out, but it is a quite good show. If you get through the first season where they didn't have any money, it starts getting really, really great. Great storyline. E at 4, E at 10, D at 12. $12 on D, D at $14. Aaron, you're going to get that Darth Vader TIE Fighter for $85, brother. I'm going to sell it to you, and it's just because I love you, and you always help me out, so whatever. But, dude, wait till you see it. It's so freaking nice. Going once, going twice, going thrice. 85 bones on Vader's tie. Is good deal. There you go, Aaron. It's a beauty. You know what? You think I could fit a Y-wing on that? I think I can fit a Y-wing on that. We're gonna try. So I got a really nice complete Y-wing here. It's beautiful. Nice. Yeah, you're gonna dig it, buddy. It's a beauty. I'm missing one strut, but it doesn't matter. We have 1,000,000 struts at Andrea's Toy Store, so it will be complete when you receive it. Just bid on it as if it has all the struts. It'll have all the struts when you receive it. But I guess one strut must have fallen out of my bag somewhere. I don't see it on the floor over there. But you will get all the struts when you receive it, so don't stress it. Hey, Andrea, can you make a note to have Mike grab another strut for the Y-Wing? Please. Just finished Fall Guy. Been watching Cheers a lot. Watching a show called Ghost, the American one. I preferred the British one, but the American one's pretty good too. That's more modern though. Been watching Tulsa King. It's fine. Sylvester Stallone. It's actually pretty good, but it's definitely not the best thing ever. Hey babe, write 2 struts. One of these struts has a broken peg. So write down 2 struts we need. But it'll be complete when you get it. It's got the bomb. Firefly is great, man, for sure. Yeah, it's got the bomb. It's 100% complete. Let me see if I got any big old C batteries I can put it in and see if that works. Battery compartment's really clean. Yeah, I got some C's here. Let's see if it works. Yeah, we'll never know how good a second season would have been with Firefly. That one did get shorted for sure. Unfortunately. Because it was a great show. No, I got no power. Yeah, no power there on the Y-Wing. But still, it's a very nice Y-Wing. Battery compartment super clean. I'm sure you can get it going if you mess with it. Look at how clean the battery compartment is. It's really nice. Yeah, perfect. And the bomb. There's no way to make this stay there, is there? I'm gonna have to take the bomb off to make it stay. Cool. Alrighty, let's see where we are. Sigma Bib Fortuna's at 20 bucks. We're about to call him next, so if you want him, get in now. The Y-Wing Complete With Bomb is at $0. Nobody's bid yet. The Jawa AFA 85 Near Mint is at $170. That's an AFA 85 Jawa AFA 85, and it's only at $170. It's cheap. The Cap 2 in great condition is at 15 bucks. That's cheap too. And the digital edition of Star Wars number 19, Star Wars comic. I don't think it's a digital edition. I think it's just Star Wars 19. Is at 10 bucks. Let's call that Bib Fortuna. Going once on Bib, twice on Bib, thrice on Bib, 20 bucks. Mr. Patrick Cost. I'm going to wrap it all back up in that paper, Andrea, if Mike is looking for it. Where is that paper? Hubert asked to see the Jawa. You got it, bud. It's a light brown stitch, AFA 85 Jawa. Light brown stitch. It is letter C, and it's still super cheap. $170. The Y-Wing is letter B. I put the bomb in front of the letter so you guys can keep track. The Y-Wing is letter B. Currently at 65 bucks with Mr. Challoner. I know it's kind of going backwards there, but... let's see if we can turn it around. Well, that's precarious. I think the bomb has been glued. I cannot pull it apart, FYI. I cannot pull it apart, but I also don't want to break it, so... But just FYI. Still the bomb there. Hubert says 180 on the Jawa. Thank you, sir. It's a killer deal, man. I'm surprised it's just sitting there. Alrighty, let's go here. 65. The Y-Wing's only at 65 bucks. To be fair, I sold a Power of the Force 2 Y-Wing for 100 bucks the other day. On the IC auction, IC for Life auction. So this is obviously cheap because it's cheaper than the modern one, which makes no sense. Star Wars comic, Mr. Nick Grooms at 10 bucks, going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. All right, this one is the Chewbacca comic, number 5. Chewbacca number 5. Perfect condition, bagged and boarded, obviously. Gonna step out to dinner, so I'm gonna bid against myself. $75 on B. Fair enough. If it goes up, I'll let you know, buddy. Well, the Y-Wing is $75 if somebody wants to go 76. The only bidder is going to dinner, so you could get it for a steal. He's good deal on the Y-Wing there. Ooh, letter A needs something. Casey Blevins says $4 on crazy letter E. Alright, for letter A, we're going to do a beautiful Obi-Wan. Whoa, I knew it was precarious. Ow, that hurt. Hold on. Gotta wait for it to spin again. I don't know where to put the bomb. Or we'll just put it. Where will it stay? There you go. It's got a bomb. Alright, beautiful Obi-Wan Kenobi, great shape, great hair, white hair. He's a white hair Obi, but he's in beautiful shape. Great paint, full saber, great cape. Starting at $1, letter A. Alright, let's call this Cap 2. $23, Mr. Lester Ang. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So, Lester Ang. Alrighty. AFA 85 plus near mint Barada. AFA 85 Barada. Got a little piece of scotch tape on the back of his case there. Hold on 1 sec. AFA 85 Barada. Letter D. Starting at $1. We got $10 on A, $40 on A. Toby Black is in the lead on A. Beautiful condition, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I can't believe Aaron Challenger is going to win this Y-Wing for that price. It's so cheap. That's right. We'll call it. Going once on the Y-Wing, going twice on the Y-Wing, going thrice on the Y-Wing. Sold. I do not have any 80 grade Power of the Forces right now, buddy. I'm working on something, though. Maybe next week. All right. Anybody want an AT-AT? Got chin guns. One chin gun is definitely a little bit more color degraded than the other one, but still both chin guns. And it does have the light bulb, it just seems to be missing the light bulb cover. So that's an easy piece to grab. The chin guns are all that matter on an ATST. To tell you the truth, I could probably sell the chin guns for the same price as the whole AT-AT. You can see the little bit of a difference in color there for sure on the chin guns. Both vintage, both authentic, but still. Let me see if I can get some batteries in it. Right? Well, I don't know if I have 2D batteries. I do not. I only use a D battery to show you how tight Death Star droids are. So, got that going for us, which is nice. AT-AT. Chin gun, starting at $1. How do I fit this? Metal tin, not for sale. This is going to be a problem. It is using all the power that my spinny wheel has, but it's still spinning. AT-AT with the chin guns, starting at $1. Favorite vehicle? The tin is custom. It's for the JP, the micro collection. It's he makes the little mini figs that are like the size of like I don't know, that big, of all the vintage Kenner figures. That AT-AT is like wah 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 wah. We might get a nice show of an AT-AT falling over on a live stream here. Oh. Ha! No, the tin is not for sale. I'll show you what's in the tin after it's done. The AT-AT looks like a cat that doesn't want to be held. Alrighty, we're at 180 on the Jawa, I'm going to call it. We're only at 150 on Barada. That's an 85 near mint Barada. That's too cheap, folks. I mean, it costs $100 to grade something now. Help me out. The Jawa, we're going to call it 180, going once, twice, 3 times. Hubert Holst. We got $25 on the AT-AT with chin guns. Aren't chin guns worth $80 each or something like that, guys? Just want me to lose my voice. Greetings from Dallas, Texas. He has signed like a dozen pieces for me. He is cuckoo. I don't know who that is. Alright, we got $50 on B at least. Carl Nelson in the lead on the AT-AT with chin guns. We got 165 on D, 165 on D. That's cheap. Does anybody want an archive Lily Letty removable rocket Boba Fett? It just sits here. It's just missing the rocket. If it had the rocket, it's worth like 10 G's. Without the rocket, it's got to be worth like 4 G's. I would literally put it up starting at $1,500. If anybody's keen, let me know. It's rare as heck. It's Lily Letty. It's extra for me, and it's been sitting here forever. Hunting for chin guns for Return of Jedi Walker, they're around $60 to $70 per. That's what I'm saying, Cynthia. So this AT-AT has to be worth $140. But it's currently at 50. So if anybody wants to get it for like $100 and flip it, do that. If anybody wants to get it for $100, rip the chin guns off, put it in the corner of your room so it still looks cool, and sell the chin guns. Make yourself $80 and have a free AT-AT. Feel free. All right, let's call that comic book $4. Number 5 comic, going once, going twice, going thrice to Casey Blevins. Got $60 on B. We're almost at the price of one chin gun, folks. You're killing me. Carl Nelson, there we go. We're over the price of one chin gun. 175 on D. That's that Barada 175. The AT-AT is complete except for the battery bulb cover. I'm sure you could get one for $15, and it's only it's cheap, dude. Nick Grooms, you're in the lead at 110, bud. But yeah, it's super cheap. Just the chin guns are worth way more. Carl Nelson, $1.25. Crazy Letter E is a Luke Skywalker Halloween outfit. There's the helmet, or the face mask. It looks good. Some minor cracks, but it's to be expected with these. But very minor. And here's his outfit. That'll be Letter E. Let's see if the AT-AT hits him. We got 190 on D, 190 on B, Carl Nelson in the lead. E is Flat Michael Meyer Creepy. Yeah, it is, dude. Kind of looks like Luke, though. It's got the hair. I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to crash your vehicle. 195 on D. Brian Campbell in the lead on D at 195. There you go. $200 on D. Lesterang. Last 17 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts. Ba-da-da. Ooh, letter C needs something. Letter C. How about a weird vintage bootleg nobody buys, but at least you can see one? Oh, Andrea, that Admiral Akbar you got the offer on? There it is. I do have it. Here, how about a Pepto-Bismol Lando? He's worth about $550. He's a vintage Mexican bootleg graded by CAS. I'll start him off at $400, so it's $150 less than he should be. If anybody's keen, but it's fun for it to spin around for a minute while the AT-AT is completely in the way. Womp Rat Poacher. Sure enough, he is a Womp Rat Poacher. What did Womp Rat ever do to you, Luke Skywalker? We got 205. Brian Campbell in the lead on Barada. Still a killer deal on Barada there. Obi-Wan Kenobi's still a good deal at $42. Mr. Merrick's in the lead. Very nice Obi-Wan Kenobi. What about that AT-AT? We think we're good at 190? Because I'm going to call it and get it out of here so I can get something else up for you. We're going to call that AT-AT. If you want to get in, bid now, bid early, bid often. That's the name of the game. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Starting bid on that Pepto-Bismol Lando is $400. If you want to know more about it, if you want me to remove it from the plastic bag, let me know. It is a vintage Mexican bootleg. It is definitely more rare than a rocket-firing Boba Fett, but people don't care as much about a Pepto-Bismol Lando as they do about a rocket-firing Boba Fett. But you want rare? That's about as rare as it gets. Big H-E-H-E. That's a very good job, dog. AT-AT. Very good job. Here, I'll show you. These are not for sale. These are mine. You can buy them from JP Customs. He is a member of the IC, and he's been making these forever. He was the first one to come out with them. Some other people do make them now too, but he was the first. Sends me stickers and stuff. This is a little care package he sends me, because when I buy them, he sends me some extra stuff every time. Because we're buddies. Pepto-Bismol Lando, I will show you, bud. Isn't that freaking cool? And they're articulated. But I mean... Oh yeah, the tin he probably just made for me, dude. He sends me that. That would be like part of my care package. Yeah, I'm gonna open it for you, Matthew Michael, so you can see it. Because it is freaking cool. I actually have most of the vintage bootleg Boba Fett's in my collection. Like most of them. All over the place. Hungarian, Mexican, Polish, bunch of stuff. But vintage bootlegs, they came, what happened is they got made in a place where like they saw Star Wars but didn't have any authentic Star Wars toys, any Kenner, any production toys. And the kids would be like, Daddy, I want a Star Wars guy. And Dad would go make one at whatever factory he worked at. So they'd come in different kinds of materials. But he's called Pepto-Bismol Lando because he looks like he's made of Pepto-Bismol. And there he goes. But he's non-articulated, and he is 80s. He is vintage. And what they would do is Dad would go to his factory. He'd make a bunch of them. And the local kids could then have their Star Wars figures, even if they weren't exactly like the production ones. They were good enough to play with. Try to get the label. I'll read you the label. 1980s Mexican bootleg Star Wars Lando Calrissian Skiff Guard unarticulated bootleg pink. But they are vintage, they are rare, they are legit, they're super rare. And if anybody ever gets into bootlegs, I actually have quite a few of them here that I am selling because I used to be really heavy into bootlegs, so I bought a bunch of rare ones. But then the bootleg people weren't super nice, so I'm only keeping the Boba Fett ones. And I'm getting rid of the other ones. So if you're keen, hit me up. I'll give you a good deal on some ridiculously rare Star Wars stuff. Vintage Star Wars stuff that you don't see every day. Because it's rare as heck. But then they'd have them, so you could just imagine how hard it is to get production Kenner figures. But the bootleg ones were made in such short runs. I mean, maybe Dad made 30 of this in the world. And how many of those survived till 2026 or 25? So... Who wanted the snow speeder in the box? Somebody was like, do you have a really perfect snow speeder in a box? They did make a bootleg TIE Pilot. I don't think I have one. I have Luke Bespin, the Army Green Han Solo. There is one Boba Fett. It's a duplicate of mine. Those get expensive, though. Look at that. 3 Gs. But he's freaking epic. There's another Han Solo, Bespin Han, Darth Vader. There's a Biker Scout, Frankenstein Biker Scout, Squid Face, and Admiral Akbar. But I think Andrea has an offer or a deal on Admiral Akbar. So you could go on the waiting list for that at best. Does anybody want a snow speeder or a scout walker, by the way? Nobody's bid on letter E, the Luke Skywalker costume. Does anybody want to get in on that? Do not have the right people for weird Luke Skywalker Halloween costumes. Got a cool graphic. Well, let me know. I could put that away. Usually those sell. It's been a weird night, to be fair. Here, if somebody wants to get down on that, I'll leave it up till I put out something else. Massey Michael, $1. There you go. I think it's worth more than $1. $1. Massey Michael in the lead on that. How about a ATST? Very nice, very clean. Like super clean. Got this, got the Top Gun, he's complete. Missed that besides the Womp Rat jokes. Yeah, it's the jumpsuit and mask. Well, it's the top thing and mask. I don't know if Luke Skywalker came with pants. It doesn't look like the jumpsuit. The jumpsuits usually are one piece, and this doesn't look like it's missing a piece or anything. Starting at $1, ATST. Here's the mask. And there's the top. Still has the ties in the back and everything. Patrick Cross says $5 on E. Nick Groom starts us off on B at $10. Complete ATST in great condition, $10. Can't go wrong with that. Les Strang's in the lead at $30 on the ATST. Massey Michael's in the lead on Luke Skywalker creepy Halloween outfit at $6. Patrick Koss just took over on the Halloween outfit at $10. Alright, I'm going to pull this down and put up something else. I wish there was a bootleg collector that watched my shows, because that's such a steal. I would have snapped that up if I was watching it. I don't even collect those anymore, but I'd be like, that's just too cheap. Gotta buy it. Go to Leia Bespin. I see her blaster in here, so may as well. Yeah, she's perfect. Alright, this is the textured cape. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's the cool cape. I always thought it was the coolest. She's in perfect condition. Her gold is beautiful. Look. Gold is beautiful. She's in perfect condition. So if you're looking for a really great Leia Bespin, so you write me in a week and go, Mike, I just got in that Leia Bespin, and holy crap, she's perfect. This is the one. Starting at $1. She is complete with the proper blaster, and she is the textured cape Leia Bespin. What's the COO on her? Hong Kong COO, but there's something about her, I forgot what it is, but it's the one with the, you can zip on the cape. She's in perfect condition, starting at $1. We got $11 on E. We're only at $30 on the ATST. That's insane. I can't let it go for that. I know for a fact just this Top Gun right here is worth $30. Just that. This. Literally, that's $30 right there. Just that. So this is currently free, and this is the only thing being bid on. But not really. It is for the complete ATST. It's just only at $30, which is freaking insane. But there you have it. But literally, just that Top Gun is worth $30. Because they're always missing. Patrick Costa in the lead on the Luke Skywalker Ben Cooper costume. All right, and it's $7.48. So if you see it, that's what's selling. Let me run through them again for you. Barada is at $205. Leia Bespin, well, she just got one bid so far with the textured cape, is only at $25. ATST is at $30. But yeah, to be honest, folks, I mean, I'll sit here all night if I have to. Can't sell a Leia Bespin in perfect condition for $25 and an ATST for $30 in great condition. I can't do it. I don't know. Bid more. Tag somebody. I don't know. C is at $25. Leia Bespin. No Jabba playset tonight, brother. I just do not have one within reach, and we're running low on time. And I'm dead nervous because an ATST is at $30 and a perfect, literally perfect Leia Bespin is at $25 with a blaster. I don't know, it's insane. There we go. We got a couple bids. $45 on B and $45 on C. Obi-Wan Kenobi complete is at $42. He's in beautiful condition. And actually, he's going to be the one I call next. So if you want to get in on that, do it now or forever hold your peace. Carl Nelson, $50 on B. $50 on B. ATST complete with Top Gun, with the chest plate, with everything. Super cheap. Mr. Chad on vacation? No, Mr. Chad is got himself a new house. So Mr. Chad is at his new place. But the good news is when I do Taco Tuesdays at the other new house for Icy Toys, you'll see Chad again because he lives right next to the new house. So you will see Chad again. Don't worry. He will be back in the rotation soon. Hopefully next week, as long as I can figure out all the cameras and stuff. It's been a hassle because it's a real big upgrade. Lots of cameras, lots of spinning wheels. Lots more going on with the computer. Had to get a whole new computer. A, $45 on A. $45 on A. Lester Ang, Ben Kenobi. All right, we are at $50 on the ATST complete. That's too cheap, folks. It's $110. That's $110. all day long. $50 is too cheap. And we're on a Leia Bespin. I mean, even a Leia Bespin, I mean, she's what? Her blaster is $65. She's currently at $45. And she has the textured cape. And she's in perfect condition. I don't know what to tell you. We'll sell Barada. He's selling cheap. $205 for Barada. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Barada is sold. Brian Walsh says $60 on B. $60 on B. I mean, that Leia is worth well over $100. She's at $45. She's perfect. Brian Walsh takes over on the Leia as well at $65. Barada is sold. We're going to call Obi-Wan Kenobi for Lester Ang. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Obi-Wan, 45 bones. Very nice, Obi. You'll be happy, Lester. $70 on C. Toby Black in the lead on that beautiful Leia. Toby, she's perfect, dude. You know I don't say that. She's perfect. $70 on C. Good night, Nick Grooms. It's only 7:53, so I'm still here. It's actually 7:50. Is my clock on my computer wrong? I think my clock on my computer is 3 minutes fast. Is that even possible? Can a clock on a computer be fast? That's weird. Massey Michael Leia Bespin's at $70 already, but you'd have to go $71. But I mean, still. Let me show you again, because this is driving me crazy. She's perfect. She's perfect with her blaster. I don't know what's going on, but look. Even her gold is still really nice. My clock has been wrong for weeks. Uh-oh. But she's absolutely perfect. Perfect. I don't say perfect. She's perfect. She is perfect, and we're currently at the price of her blaster. So, I don't know what's going on, guys. But, I don't mind giving good deals, but on these last two items here, I'm getting banged up currently. That's what's going on. The ATST is at $65. It is complete. Leia Bespin is at $70. She is perfect and complete. And my clock has been wrong for weeks. Let me check it out. I need to change the clock on a freaking adjust date and time. There we go. It says 7:51 now. You were right. I had to sync my time. I've never had to do that ever on a computer in my life. Brian Walsh, $75 on the ATST. Thank you, sir. Still a killer deal. I'm going to call it Creepy Luke Mask at $12 for Mr. Patrick Cost. $12 going once, $12 going twice, $12 going thrice. Patrick Cost. Creepy Mask for Creepy Patrick. There you go, buddy. It didn't post it right. Leia Bespin, perfect condition, complete is at $70, and the ATST complete is at $75. That's insane. Creepy mask for Creepy Patrick. I like that. All right, we got 7 minutes left, folks. These two things are going to spin for 7 minutes, and then I'm going to call them. If you want to get in on them, they're both cheap. That Leia Bespin is a crime against humanity that it's going for $70. It's so freaking nice. We got $76 on the ATST. Hubert Holst, $75 on C. B is at 80 with Lester Ang. Lester Ang, $80 on B. With the money you just saved turning off camera E, you might break even. Valid. So, Mike, are you really going to get Rory McCain, or were you pulling Donna's chain? Who the heck is Rory McCain? Did I say that last time? I'll look it up. R-O-R-Y. Oh, I did search it recently. Oh, that dude? I'll give it a shot, man. I actually, you know what? I was talking to one agent I do a lot of work with about him 2 days ago. So I'm looking into it. We'll see. I don't know. I wasn't pulling her chain. I'll definitely look into it, but it all depends. With these guest stars, man, you got to see how much they actually want. The biggest problem with him is he's tall like me, so he's going to need first class, and that's an $11,000 ticket. If he'll settle for business class, then it's like a $3,000, $3,500 ticket, and maybe. But to tell you the truth, they should have just hired Tony Kornberg, because he looks exactly like the dude from Ahsoka. Balin Skull. Yeah, Balin Skull. Arthur Liu, there you are, buddy. I missed you, man. I've been selling stuff for nickels. And dude, that Leia Bespin Arthur Liu is so cherry, it's crazy. We got 81 on B and 90 on B. C's at 78. Dude, Tony Kornberg doesn't look like the Hound. He looks exactly like Balin Skull. The guy that passed away, Tony Kornberg looks... Go look up Tony Kornberg on Facebook. He's a member of the IC. And go look at a picture of him. It's freaking bonkers how spitting image he was. They could have swapped him out like that. Nobody would even notice. All right, folks, 7:57. We only got 3 minutes left. I think, if Tony Kornberg still has his beard. going to Tony's profile real quick. Yeah, totally. Look at him. Your homework assignment is go look at a picture of Tony Kornberg and tell me he wouldn't have been the perfect Balin skull. We got $80 on C, $80 on C. Carl Nelson in the lead on C at $80. She's a beauty. Arthur Lou, $88 on Leia, $88 on Leia. Great condition. She's stunningly great. Alrighty, we got $90 on that ATST. Lesterang gonna take it down, I think. I'm gonna call that one, and all we'll have left is that beauty of a Leia Bespin. Alright, Lesterang going once on the ATST, going twice, 3 times. Sold. ATST. I said it too, Dan. I was like, dude, you gotta contact Disney and just send them a picture immediately. He's like, oh, mate, oh. I'm like, dude, I'm serious. Look at you. Or at least, like, I don't know, be an impersonator or something. Spot on. That's a good deal, Lester. It's really nice condition ATSD, bro. Alright, all that's left is this beautiful Leia. She's currently at $88 with Arthur Lou. Batman multi-tool. I don't even know how that ended up here. Alright, folks, well, make sure you check out the IC Nashville website. Make sure you check out ictoysnashville.com. Lots of stuff up for sale. You can check out Andrea's eBay pages there. Make sure you check out IC for Life. We will be doing another auction for that eventually. Another in memoriam auction. Also, we're accepting consignments currently. So if you want to do a consignment, it's cheaper than eBay. And all of the fees, instead of going to eBay, go to IC for Life charity. So definitely think about it. If you got anything you want to put in the auctions. And I don't know, stay tuned for more. More IC CC updates will be coming. Also, follow along probably next week. I'm going to do the badge artists. We have many badge artists, but I'm going to pick, like, I don't know, 5 of them or something. And I'll have you guys choose, because a lot of the badge artists are friends of mine, and I don't want to be the guy that, like, has to pick a friend over another friend, or even picks a friend. I want it to be fair. So I'm going to come to you guys. So pay attention to the ICCC Facebook page, and I'll put up a bunch of different pictures without their names, and then we'll try to see which one gets the most votes, and that'll be the badge artist for next year. So stick to that page. There'll be updates and news all throughout the time, and I don't know. It'll be really cool. If you have any questions, always ask me. Remember what it means to be a great member of the IC. You got to do 3 things. You got to teach, you got to learn, you got to grow the hobby. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging out. It's 8 o'clock. We're going to call this Leia for Mr. Arthur Lou. Sold at $88. When this thing hits 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious stuff. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hey, Andy, what's up, buddy? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being part of the IC. And thank you for growing this wonderful hobby we love. Good night.